Oh, what's this? No, it's a quest druid. Trying to complete quest. We're not playing this. We're playing rogue. And we'll be talking about whatever the fuck this is. Because Zeddy's not allowed in this, you know? There's a fucking crew of Hearthstone veterans, basically, grinding Hearthstone left and right and complaining about different stupid shit that, not meant to be complained about, to be honest, in the end. We just don't want the scams. We just don't want play card win game situation happening down here. Alright? I don't want to feed Elite and give them cycle rogue nerfs or some bullshit like that. Which basically sets me off into a whole different dimension of why Zeddy is just the ass around here. Broski's gonna just burn. Broski's gonna burn. What's this? Each turn? Wait, it's in my hand? Why would you want to be in my hand? What is going on? I'll just switch things up a little bit. All I have to do is just complete quest, play 3 druid games. So I'm trying to understand the cycle rogue bullshit, quest rogue bullshit to some extent, but quest rogue is never gonna work. Never ever, guys. Unless you play Marine a bunch of times, because you can bounce it over and over again. But that's a little weird thing to do. That's playing a card strategy, and I don't like that. I would rather have the ability for my opponent to do something with my board, and my board just takes the cake, even if it's cheated out. You can still freeze. I've seen this being played. You've seen it too, in the end of this video. You've seen it too. This was played, bam, it bounces both giants into each other and everything dies. Like, this guy is gonna clear the board potentially. I think these guys are surviving, and I still get lethal. Why? No. Was that the correct move? There was no correct move. Just doesn't work. Foolish mortal defeated this guy, unfortunately. This is more in line of what should be nerfed, but even that is... It's just a high roll deck. One more game. Another thing I'm realizing is how terrible Quest Rogue actually is. The design is just absolutely insane. The most brain-dead game design of all time. Like, the quest is completed, right? But, like, what do you do afterwards? Like, you shuffling meteors, maybe. You shuffling ninjas, but none of these are, like, good. None of that shit is good. None of the shuffles are good. Like, you can shuffle legendary, and that's, like, extra bad. Because it don't do anything. So, they just created Shuffle Rogue out of thin air. And there's no supplement for that thin air. It is so pathetic. They failed one quest entirely. And I am kind of like the fail hunter. I want to see in what ways Hearthstone is failing. I don't want to see the success of Hearthstone. Especially when most of the Hearthstone just ends up being play card or scam in some terrible way. Warlock is the scam, the prince of scams at the moment. They can do this, they can do the other portal. Or rather, like, locations. They're like so cheesy, bro. Yeah, this Aviana thing is a little crazy, to be honest. Still hits just as hard. After the expansion, I believe this is pre-expansion deck. Like, it's still imbue package, right? Still nothing new. And, well, it doesn't have to be new to be good. Pretty obvious. This was not touched in any way. I think Cycle Rogue is pretty genius. I think all the top 1000 legend decks, they're not overly represented. Across ladder is just like the best thing ever. Everyone should be playing that shit, and nobody's gonna play that shit, so it's like, it's perfect. Nothing to complain about, right? But these guys will always gonna complain about it. You click this video, you skip a few places, you even get to see like, oh shit, let me report this to Blizzard type of bullshit, you know? Oh no, it's turn 3 and they already flooded the board. Yeah, but they lost all the cards. If you have a board clear, if you play Brawl, which you're gonna fucking play, you're fine. You are fine. In fact, you're playing a fucking scam deck, you're the fucking asshole. Theo, you're the one who doesn't fucking deserve to have a smile on your face. Jesus Christ, these pieces of shit, man. I don't like them, bro. They don't understand. They just don't understand. They blatantly don't understand what it's like to actually play the fucking rogue deck or something. Like, they're genuinely that dumb. And they're gonna complain about it being represented. I'm sorry, dude. Of like, oh my god, look at this turn 3. Yeah. This guy's having fun. He's playing cards and you're gonna play one card in one turn. Fucking degenerate. There are way worse scams than whatever the fuck Rogue can pull off. Sometimes, you know? It is kind of like slot machine heavy, and it can be nerfed a little bit. But if game designer is gonna focus on whatever the fuck Zeddy's crying about, I'm sorry, this game's dead. This game's dead, and Zeddy's the problem. That was the video. You know, it is mind-blowing that that's the case. No one is capable of, no one has the capacity to believe what I'm talking about. All right? No one has grown brain cells to understand that Zeddy is the problem. That everything Zeddy says is kind of causing more problems than not. Even him sharing decks can be a problem. But that's not my thing to worry about it. Everyone's sharing decks. Everyone is getting views for sharing decks. I share decks too. Except I try to do something fun with it. Even though Bandage Priest. Yeah. So yeah, him calling out Cycle Rogue is something to get nerfed. Like, it's the cringiest thing of all time. Something he should probably change his mind about. Would be very useful. Because it's generally a fun deck to play, and people want to have fun, and if people are happy and having fun in the game, that's what fucking matters. Right? And eventually people will learn how to play against all this nonsense rogue stuff. That vomits sometimes, you know, and wah on the board. Sometimes. Big fucking deal. This is not good. But we have to keep up the tempo. Well, that's a click tempo. Good. There's more to it, of course. These are elite players, right? Like, they in top legend, and they're complaining. What are you complaining about? You already committed to the game. What are you complaining? You're already not like anyone else. You know? You're already so exceptional. What are you complaining about? Like, they want to talk about Hearthstone, but they're not in a position to actually talk about Hearthstone, except for Zeddy. Zeddy always complains about Hearthstone. He has nothing else to do. He has nothing better going on. I would complain, like, about lifesteal. I would complain about games not fucking ending and lasting 40 minutes, if not more. Like, that shit. Not like, oh shit, someone wants to play a fast deck and you lost because you were a fucking control deck and you just got outpaced by a fast deck. What am I supposed to do? You're supposed to fucking go face sometimes. You know, you're not supposed to just play control decks all the time. If rogue is your problem. Zeddy's not explicitly attacking Cycle Rogue, but the amount of attack is not proportional to how many Cycle Rogues are in the, you know, on the ladder. I found just one across, like, the entire week of playing this game, right? So maybe 100 matchups, and there's, like, one rogue running around. No, 0. It was 0, actually. I lied, guys. There was 0 fucking Cycle Rogues. I wish I could fucking find one. So, I don't know where the problem is, guys. These fucking influencers, they are not representing anyone at all. Nobody. Nobody's being represented by these fucking fools. Just slim margin of people is controlling the entire fucking faith of the game. Like, imagine this bullshit. Like, it makes no sense to me. It makes no sense. What are we talking about? I wish I could beat that shit. It's not that simple, though. It's not that simple. Maybe I could have just, like, destroyed that. But I still want to go face a little bit. It's relevant. It puts pressure. I'm not here to win. I'm just gonna complete the quest and go to the rogue. So yeah, right now the community stinks. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Because if we would focus on, like, the actual issues, just actual toning down of, like, the scams that are not supposed to be happening, maybe we would catch up to all this fucking bullshit being printed at the same time. It is hard to catch up. Like, the most fundamental change Hearthstone has to do is not keep everyone as a playtester, you know? Zeddy's best meme ever. He's a better beta playtester because Hearthstone was never released. It's constantly receiving new and shitty updates, right? Shitty updates that nobody fucking likes. Imagine that. Like, if Hearthstone was generally balanced, in a pool of cards generally balanced, not wild, not standard, but something in between, we would have no complaints. What is this? What is this? This is a new thing. It's a new thing. It's new and exciting, not for me. It's not exciting for me. It's fucking absolute dog shit, bro. That makes me lose my fucking mind. He's just spamming a bunch of shit on the board from his portal. Like, okay, here we go. Here we go. Let's do that, I guess. So Warlock is actually incredibly toxic with this expansion. It has so many fucking cheat codes. It makes no fucking sense. And the fact that, like, Cycle Rogue is beating some decks, I mean, like, yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. No, I don't understand. I will never understand high elo thing was. It's something that's supposed to be available for people, like high elo decks. Like, that should be a thing. You should never go against that. Ever. In your career. It's crazy. High skill decks are offensive to Zeddy. And he goes after sharpshooter, so you know that there's a pattern of, like, oh shit, someone vomited on the board, and it's like, he's gonna complain about it. It's like, bro, that takes a lot of fucking effort to vomit this shit on the board. This is high level gameplay right there. And it's not boring. So it's a fucking perfect deck. It's like the rest of the Hearthstone has to catch up to not being perfect. As the Cycle Rogue is. Besides, if you nerf Rogue, like, no one is gonna be able to play Rogue. That's even worse. All this shit has to be calculated. Every single thing Zeddy says can be and should be calculated a little bit. With most important calculation of, like, Cycle Rogue, yes, it's overrepresented, but why? Why are people playing that? Because high win rate, guys? Are you sure? Maybe it's just a fun deck. Maybe it's just a fun deck. Maybe people like to win games and have fun, right? And not spend too much fucking time stuck playing one card at a time. That sounds pretty fucking miserable if you ask me. There's some people who want to actually have skill, and this is like the highest skill you can do instead of fucking cheat coding your way through. The other decks are the ones who're supposed to get completely obliterated. So I will be, you know, like, it's gonna be a hit in my guts, bro, if there's gonna be another cycle, rogue nerf, and if Zeddy releases another video asking for the fucking nerfs too. Like, this is gonna destroy my life, bro. The pain and suffering of just the Zeddy is causing to the game. When he has the fucking voice to make that happen. I get rid of preparation, but I don't know. You see, the funny thing is, this will never work. The quest will never work. And it's that miserable. Like, absolutely that miserable. Despite quest being just a 1-mana card that you might get later. You don't have to do it right now. But even later, it doesn't actually do anything. Like, not only your 1-drops are trash, if you play them in the shuffle, like, nothing does anything with the rogue quest. There's no synergy, there's no post-completion effect. You don't get tempo out of it. Like, it's just so bad. The only card making it work is another, like, horrible card that you don't want to play. I don't want to play this. You know? It is too expensive for what it's trying to do. Like, you should never print cards like these that pretend to do a lot of things, but it's also very expensive, so you're gonna lose playing this. So the game design is so bad. They just exposed, like, the worst fucking game design of all time with this Shuffle Rogue. This is something that you should never touch, ever. Your fingers should stay away from stuff like this. Because you literally... like, you exposing small children to some kind of fucking... really shady things, let's put it that way, in life. That's how it feels like. It's so inappropriate. None of this is works, and also, it's expensive, too. You gotta pay dust for that shit. And to make... even... I mean, Cycle Rogue also needs its own legendaries. So, there's the Incendious plus Tourist. Which I'm not gonna craft that shit. I just wanted to see how bad this quest is, and it's very bad. Very bad. While the Cycle Rogue is interesting to play, so at least it has one deck that it can play. Which hopefully is not gonna be taken away from us by some Zeddy boy. Where he sits back and is like, let me predict the buffs and nerfs. Cycle Rogue should be completely obliterated. It's too much. It's too much in the top 1000 legend ladder.
About Hearthstone right now, it's tough, right? It's really hard to look at the positives, because there just really isn't any at the moment. And I need to put out a video every day. I would like to do some more gameplay, but what gameplay videos am I going to do? I was saying about doing a gameplay video for tomorrow, and
I don't know, man. It is kind of like, the deeper you go into a game player community, then you just... it's mental illness simulation at this point. Like, it's too much. It's mental illness stacked on top of mental illness, and you're not gonna break through none of that shit. Including the mental illness of, like, you have to play harder, you have to have diamond rank to intimidate people and whatnot. There's so many requirements, basically, that people project, right? I don't have to be legend. I don't have to be grinding this fucking game. Because that would give me mental illness. You know, like, we all want to be healthy now. That's, like, the highest priority in the end. Healthy and happy. That should be fucking highest priority. Yeah, but it's like silver rank hell. That's where I'm stuck in right now. I can't even enjoy the game enough to, like, get out of this. And apparently, like, most people are still playing constructed decks down here. So, yeah. Cool, we're fucked, I guess, collectively. I think it's okay to not do that, because we're gonna play this. But then at the same time, it's fine. It's fine, yes. Lose a card. Ooh, that's a big one. That's fucking crazy, man. Losing that one is gonna hurt so bad. I'm more willing to just collect coins. Okay, whatever. That's so fucking lame. There's RNG elements in the rogue decks that like really heavy stuff to deal with.
Justice is mine.
Like Zeddy's disrespect of this is like through the roof. It is pain. I respect this very much. I think this is a fundamentally good deck. If not perfect, this might be perfect. In the way it works. As long as there's no rush dragons, I'll breathe. The other thing you have to have is, I've proven as well, you have to have a good mindset. This shows, you gotta see the video, by the way. This shows good games. That feels proper.
Justice is mine.
You know? And Ro can actually achieve that too. Ro can do a good job. No one should be role-playing themselves as top 1000 legend. And at the same time pretending that, you know... Like, nobody is 1000, like, that they're talking to me, right? That's the pretentiousness. Oh. I'm 1000 legend, I resonate with those people. No one really did that in my videos. Yeah, this just so good, bro. We're just cooking these guys. I'm probably not playing that. Although it's quite expensive not to. Cool, right? I think that's cool. What is he just wasting the board? Fucking mental. Look, and what is my opponent having a nice day? Is he fucking trying to do something? No, he just has a board clear. For this case particularly. Wow, what a fucking crazy play that was. That's how a normal deck looks like. That's what we should be fucking going towards. And this is just like vomit. Actual vomit, bro. But okay. This stinks. 100% stinks. Plus, Zeddy would never even promote this shit. I would be so surprised. He's actually here, so I can click here. I don't want to be tormenting just one guy for his decisions, because I am pretty smart, alright? It is torment. But none of... Like, this is genius. That sort of stuff is like... Holy shit, man. You're gonna rub some people the wrong way with that one. This is genius, of course. What kind of fucking retardation is going on here? Holy shit, man. Holy shit, is this insane. Holy fuck, just destroyed my face already. So mental, dude. So he gets to win now. Like, wow. Wow, what amount of effort. You just, like, denied everything I fucking summoned on the board. Wow, okay. He gets to do the same fucking thing as well. He gets to do the same thing, but where's my fucking simple board clear, right? Wow. Zeddy is 100% correct. Oh, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. I could have taken this guy. Maybe I can still keep... No. It's not possible now. Resetting this guy is not gonna do anything. We're just like completely dead and gone. Yeah, it's just not good the way this game works. It's not good, bro. Because it's just pure fucking gamble. Am I clearing this? Because Bam Bam... No, I'm not. I'm not clearing this. It's over. And then there's a fucking retardation happening. Then your fucking opponent wants to fucking talk to you. That's all I can do. I can just like react to like my opponent had a Borkler, he wins now. Okay, bye. Wow, that was cool. So all this time we were just like fighting all this like Edwin moments, basically. All this time we were suppressing this. And it's just, it's cool. That shit's cool. We should be suppressing the other thing, which is ability to answer any of this. If the game ends, the game ends. You know, there's no magic to it anyways. There's no need to fucking prolong the game that much. If the game ends, it ends, bro. And they just continue to nerf shitty design. That makes things matter less. So, yeah, you put side by side, like, who deserved to win? Who actually did more things? Right? You have to actually genuinely understand that a person who worked harder, who understands the game better, deserves to win. A person who just spamming dragons is supposed to fucking win this game? Are you fucking kidding me? Never. Never in a million years, bro. This is the simplest fucking thing that has to be understood of why Hearthstone often feels stupid and cheated by all the elite players too. OTKs are supposed to win the game. They win because it's so easy to clear the board now. So easy to just remove everything. I would rather have metagame that's dominated by control decks, and I would rather just have Zeddy fucking lose his mind and just get the fuck out of here at this point. I don't need that guy, bro, anymore. Personally. I had too much of that shit. You just lose your fucking minds. Oh no, I can't play control decks, blah blah blah. Because this is where the fair game happens, not when you are 10 mana anymore. It used to be the opposite, where you had 10 mana, you still play, like, genuinely reasonable cards. Not play cards, fucking bullshit happens. But even back in the day, you still had Brawl. You still had massive shit. It's stuff that you could play around, like Flame Strike was something you can play around. But I was still, like, it's like a doomsday clock to you. Turn 7, Flame Strike time. And, you literally can't play minions. Like, it's so devastating. I even try to explain it. I want to feel heard, most importantly. And that is painful to me. I want to feel heard. So Zeddy basically takes away everything from me. Everything. From all the happiness is being taken away by Zeddy. And it's just like the most unbelievable fucking thing. Even playing this deck, because this deck got fucking bullied by Zeddy, it doesn't feel the same way anymore. It feels like a deck that has been bullied now. And potentially will continue to be bullied. For no good reason. Get off my rope, my friend. Because I'm not winning games, bro. I'm not gonna have 50% win rate anytime soon. It's just not gonna happen, bro. Concession, bro. In normal circumstance, you can easily clear this board. Easily. That 2-mana Borkler still exists. And he can just completely wipe me off the screen. So if you concede, you concede to the fact that you don't have Borklers in your deck. That's why you're pathetic. Otherwise, I don't know. It just feels like shit, you know? I'm pulling off some cool moves. And I want to feel this way about Hearthstone. I want to just pull off some cool shit. Do some cool shit. And do it at the, first 10 minutes of the game. As early as possible. That's where the power creep can fucking feel good. You know? Not the late game. Late game power creep, we don't need that shit at all. We need to run out of cards. Essentially. So, yeah, everything is backwards, guys. We're going the backwards direction. The funny thing is, Zeddy does say Hearthstone is going in the wrong direction. And it's like, I wonder what that means. Because I don't think we have the same values. So, here's the list, right? Zeddy is an elite player, not me. That's pulling the strings. Not me. I don't have influence of this game. Just running around. That's literally his job to do. But he pretends that that's not really happening. That it's not really his responsibility in the end. It's like, it's mind-blowing, which is not me. I would take full responsibility if I have to. If I have the ability to. So far, like, I just mentioned 3 things. But so far, nothing makes sense. Right? And Zeddy's into control decks, not me. Not me, I don't like control decks that much. I don't like games lasting forever. Because, like, how the fuck do I climb? Right? How does the rest of the world climb this fucking shitty game? Right?
Swiftly.
Oh no, I summoned 2 3/2s. What are we gonna do? Call the coppers. Oh no, he instantly kills them. He could have killed them even more, even faster, better, stronger, guys. Okay, I did an over. Can't attack. Gonna lose this. Good enough for me. So everything is like the opposite right now. Zeddy's like the lefty to my right wing politics. Zeddy's giving... No, Zeddy's like the selfish bastard that I want to give things away to people. I want to make people happy. I actually want to represent people, not just sit there on my ass and just like give a teaser of like what top 1,000 players are doing. Ugh. Everything is opposite, boys.
Witness true arcane magic. How enigmatic.
Not face, bro. Why? Why would you do that? Where's my actual good card? No, that's not it, bro. That's not it. It's not the fucking card. Yeah, there's nothing. It's not even a good deck, bro. Not even good. Now let's just play a specific version of it, and it's like, sure. If you're very competitive, you get nothing for being competitive, you fucking morons. Just chill. Chill for once. The real fucking problem about the game is not that you cannot be competitive with some fucking control deck or whatever. The real problem is that everything feels like shit. Because late game is so fucking overpowered. And this is embraced as well, right? Of like, fuck it, let's just have this kind of fucking crazy power level. Right? Let's just have it. It's fine. Let's give it to, like, dumb players, right? Giving high power level to dumb players. Is not a good idea, unfortunately. You know, because it just makes everyone else feel like they're stupid, you know? Like, what am I fucking playing against? All the time. Why am I supposed to fucking be down here with all the dumb players? Right? Like, I don't want to fucking be here. I don't want to be tortured by some fucking Murloc bullshit. That's the whole problem right now that I'm suffering from. And I think maybe I speak for more people than a fucking Zeddy boy, and that's why democracy was invented, to understand how many people I fucking represent. You know? That's the whole fucking thing, you know? I lose to bullshit, to nonsense, bro. To nothing. Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! And arrogant fucking demonic people, basically. I thought this deck worked at some point. I guess oracles just don't do anything. And it's just so sad. Because I tried for hours coming up with a way to make this fucking deck work, and it's just like, there's nothing. There's nothing, bro. The last thing I can try is after a cheat code. I can stop the fucking Murlocs at least from doing the stupid shit. Just farm that shit. I would have to say goodbye to Oracle. Something like that. That's all I can try. Last game, last bonus meme, guys. It's ass. Everything is ass. It is so miserable playing this. Now, more than ever. Mostly because I'm playing a bad deck. But trying to understand, like, why is Cycle Rogue bad? Is this, like, deck from hell, like all the other ones? That are kind of good, as long as you play all the right cards in all the right ways, you know? That shit's crazy, dude. That's just, and then everyone is crying about, like, nerf that thing that nobody else is playing. Imagine, bro. Imagine being that guy. And all these elite players, they get all the views, they got all the fucking, They can even say Zeddy's situation is crazy as a meme. They don't have to give a fuck about anything. They don't have to say anything important. They just spend their entire fucking life grinding Hearthstone. They're not fucking real human beings anymore. They're just like NPC overlords at this point. The most pathetic fucking shit is happening in Hearthstone. And from every angle imaginable. And that's it. That's the death of the game. That's what you got over here, right? There's no other way to explain that shit. And it's never gonna get better until some kind of big-ass leadership rule. And then now the CEO has changed, and it's like, the CEO is also seeing the death of the game, so he's just like, just give me money, and we're gonna go. We're just gonna yeet somewhere else, do some different games. Maybe card game is still relevant. But let's just grab some monies. And I feel exactly the same way, dude. That's a good fucking strategy. Just fucking leech this game. There's nothing left of it anyways. Just a bunch of fucking idiots who are willing to pay to play, right? Cool. Death of Hearthstone, boys. Through the perspective of Questrogue, again, you can have elegant games. You just gotta play a good deck. And Cycle Rogue is just like, how did they fucking ended up saying that this is a good deck, bro? In what universe? How are they winning with this? So what is this alternate dimension in top 1000 legend that exists? You know? I don't understand. Do people have to, like, play a specific way? We will never know. No one will ever fucking know. No one will ever explain that. They're just gonna show the stupidest version of, like, hey guys, look at how much stats they have so early. Wow, that explains everything. Thank you very much. A lot of classes can do vomit amount of stats on, like, turn 6. They can vomit so quickly. You know, if they're lucky, especially. Like, a lot of classes can do that. That's not special. So yeah, I'm seeing lack of common sense, absolutely. Like, oh shit, it can get. You're at 6 mana already. You're gonna be fine. What if you just won that game? It can get, guys. So we must nerf this. Zeddy's always crying about this shit too. I haven't seen it yet. You know? Does that matter to anyone that I haven't seen a single paladin pull that shit off? Of like, if you nerf this, the game is not gonna change for me personally. The game will stay exactly the same. Isn't that a problem? Like, your nerf is not gonna even change any part of the game. What are we talking about? This is the sort of, like, elitism that we're fucking experiencing here. And I love the domino effect of, like, Zeddy fucking post something, and now we're using it. We're fame baiting through Zeddy, because I wouldn't have clicked on this video otherwise. You know, I just found out about it, and it's just I know there's more videos like that. I know there's more fucking garbage like this. I know behind this one I'm completely safe and I can just go face forever. It's the greatest aggro card ever invented. Now I'm playing a good deck. Now everything changed. But holy shit, man. Holy shit. No common sense, bro. With these fucking people. Nothing relatable. Nothing human about them either. But that's what it is, like socializing with gamers. No, these are fucking morons, bro. And they're not social. I have not climbed the social ranks, unfortunately. It's late game, my friends. I'm already complaining of this game is full of fucking dead people. Of morons. Of people I don't want to fucking talk to anymore. Of people I want to say goodbye to, because the last thing you will know me for is not playing Hearthstone, is making Hearthstone. You know, that's the way you will know me. So, nah. You're in late game. You're too late if you care about whatever the fuck I'm talking about. Sorry, but your minions shall not attack. They were frozen this whole time. You might have not noticed. That face is mine. You tried to play this fun card. I played card. Prevented your attack. I actually like this bonus meme. What's this? So, for how long Hearthstone has been dead? Hearthstone has been dead for 1 year plus. Yeah. Mostly, again, board clear is like the easiest, the go-to frustration for me. Board clear. Then the over-representation of stupid decks that are just powerful anyways. And then now this popularity contest of people just, look at this, look, he put it on turn 4, he was able to summon all of this. Look at me. It's like, what? That never happened before. That doesn't happen, dude. No one does that. You play a different version of Hearthstone, I feel like. Up there, you know? Up there, there's different hearts. I would like that to happen, actually. That's kind of interesting. How did they do that, you know? Fucking hell. By the time I try to get to Legend, which I will never get to Legend in the first place, but by the time I would get to Legend, I would not even play at 1,000, top 1,000 Legends. So, like, I would never even reach their level. I would never be like them. I would never have as much brain damage as they do. And the need to wear glasses, bro. Yeah. You're done. Like, there's nothing social about these fucking creatures.
Take a bite.
They're just demonic now. Just unable to understand them at all. I tried, guys. I tried my best. I spent a lot of fucking time trying to understand these fucking people. I spent a lot of time hoping that this game is gonna go the right direction, but hopes don't fucking do shit, do they? You know? Hopes are completely useless. Okay, we're playing against the biggest ass. Can we scam this guy? No. No, but I'll try. I'll try. He won't be able to attack for one turn, potentially. That sounds pretty good to me. If I do this bounce, then nothing. Nothing. For now, we just want phase damage. Plus. I can play Phoenix now. Alright, more phase damage. Let's just go all in then. It's like, oh wow, look at me. I have a dead card in my hands. I actually don't want to play Giant in this deck. Believe it or not. I think Giant makes my deck worse. Like, I'm not fucking kidding. And it's a fucking highlight of their fucking magical screenshot moment. Look at this stuff. This I understand. This is like a very specific combo they're pulling out of their ass. Alright? That's pretty fucking brutal because you already died. You know, that's quite a difference, isn't it? You already died. You don't have 6 mana, nor Brawl. You're just dead. They interacted with you in the most outrageous way. You know? I understand that one. Okay, you can get pity from that one, from that screenshot. You cannot get pity from the other ones, unfortunately. In fact, you'll get the opposite of pity. You'll get punched in the face because you're fucking spreading misinformation about a cool deck that you can play. You know? Maybe the Paladin deck is also cool. I kind of doubt it because Paladin has been dominating for way too long, but that's possible. What the fuck is he doing, bro? Spamming 1-drop. So painful, bro. And he already completed his stupid fucking quest that just dominates my fucking board anyways. Oh, look! Oh, look! Oh, look, I'm winning games, guys, in Silver 5. Wow. What a fucking crazy deck. What a crazy deck, guys. It's worth a screenshot, apparently, you know? It's like, I don't know what dimension they live in, what kind of aliens they are. What is this at this point, right? Well, this is actually what Zeddy was playing, what decks Zeddy's playing. He's playing some kind of starship bullshit. It's like it's a whole different dimension of insanity. But yeah, that screenshot is now criminal. It's just fucking criminal at this point.
Can escape my fury.
It didn't even show anything. It's just this, right? It's like, wow. He is losing, actually. In the end. It's pretty sad. Why would he be losing? Oh, it was turn 3. But you can see, I'm not... It's just kind of straight up winning games for some reason. That's not exactly happening for me. This looks like a high roll, and deserved high roll because you're playing a shitty fucking control deck. Also, you wouldn't even lose this turn. You get to live one more turn after playing Sleepy.
That is Rogue. Then we have Mech Warrior, which again...
That is a rogue. I also love, like, we can't even communicate because everyone's representation of a deck is always going to be a highlight. So we just don't know what it's actually like facing a rogue. We just know what it's like losing against Rogue, you know? Fucking weird. But they choose to show you. How about show this? Like, this is gonna be unplayable forever. I don't know what to do with this. I don't want it in my deck anymore. It just feels like pain. I would rather have a fucking coin instead of a giant. Thank you very much. Giant liability. Of course, and you can... I want them to say that I'm playing this deck wrong. That I have a wrong version of this deck. I want them to say that because I actually put effort into it. Into changing it. Into trying to make a difference. You know? I want them to say that shit. Piss me off even more. Turn 3, nothing happened, guys. Oh shit, nothing happened on turn 3. Oh my god. I am not just gonna fucking dump my giants and win the game very soon. That's not happening. I wonder what's going on then. It's crazy. Yeah, so I think the name of the game is just gonna be Hearthstone Community's absolute dog shit, and I should quit. There's nothing to this. This is just unfucking night. Dude, what the fuck? What are you doing here? What the fuck did you just do, bro? Fucking... That's pretty crazy, right? 4 mana, 7/7 that discards your coin? Wow. It's beautiful. Oh my god. This is impossible. That is just impossible. This is the worst thing I've ever seen, bro. Hearthstone is so bad right now. It was dead this whole time. It was dead for so long, but it just keeps getting worse. And it's fascinating. So the only thing we can see is like, alright guys, alright dead guys, aliens that I can't fucking relate to. I hope something entertaining happens because I'm not gonna fucking lend you a hand. I'm not lending you a single fucking brain cell. I want you to suffer. Alright? So, yeah, I couldn't even win a single fucking game while I was ranting, you know? Didn't win a single fucking game. Maybe one. Did I? No, I don't think so. Jesus Christ.